Good morning to all. I am Karteek. Today I would like to brief you about the Indian financial system and its components. So let's coming to the world of finance. We have only two people in the finance world. Let it be take one as who have the access money and who needs the money. So can I give with one example to brief out about that? If I take a person A is there, his income is 20,000. Can you take it as example? So his expenditure in every month, so 15,000 is his expenditure. So can we calculate that what is the surplus amount he have? 5,000 is the every month is the surplus amount he is getting for the every month. So in this 5,000, it is the excess money to the particular fellow. So can we take another example? Person B, he is also getting the same income 20,000 and his expenditure is, can we cannot calculate that same expenditure, his expenditure is 25,000. So coming to this fellow, he need the 5,000 every month. So can we call this fellow as a surplus holder? Can we call this fellow as a deficit holder? So this fellow have excess funds, this fellow have need of the funds. So same formula we are applying that when we transferring the funds from one person to another person. So within the transparency, intermediation is required. So that intermediation is nothing but, so we will be called as a financial system. So here surplus holder is there. So take an example of the A who is having the excess funds. Here deficit holder is there, and like an example of the B who need the funds. So the funds will be transferred from surplus holder to deficit holder within a medium of the financial system. So here what is the thing is going on from the surplus holder to deficit holder? Normally we can transfer who is having the excess money. If you know, you can go and take the funds from them and you can give some interest to them in a nice way. But here it is not possible where who is the we can find the surplus holders. So we need one particular system is there in our India. So that is will be called as a financial system. In the financial system, all the components are closely connected and interrelated with one with another. So that's why we will call it as a system. So there is a following certain rules and regulations. So in this system, what will happen? Surplus holder to deficit holder, funds will be flow from the surplus holder to deficit holder, and income or profit or clients will be transferred from deficit holder to surplus holder. Take an example. This fellow keep his 5,000 rupees in his pocket. It cannot yield any kind of returns. So he has to invest that saving money into investment patterns. So that is the way we are making certain objectives of our Indian financial system. So what are the objectives of Indian financial system? First one, economical development. When I talk about financial system, we also has to know about the economical development. Take an example of the countries like USA and UK. They are developing like anything because of the only the thing is strongest part of the financial system. If your system is good, we cannot identify the malpractices, cheatings and scams in the financial arenas. So economical development is possible with the strongest bonding between the financial system and its country. The same way, capital formation. The new startups, we are not seeing that, and the already businesses who are started as a small businesses, it is not converting into medium is not converting into large scale because of capital formation is required. We start up with some capital and we have to grow that capital, increase the level of the capital. So it is done within a capital formation. So we need to take the support of the financial system. And at the same time, conversion of the savings into investments. People keep their money in their wallets. It cannot be grown anything, and it cannot be increase the returns. So we need to convert that saving money into investment. So this fellow is having the 5,000 is a saving. If he is converting the 5,000 in any investment alternatives, definitely it is possible. Capital formation, capital gains will be possible. So coming to the various components of the financial system. So what are the various components we have mentioned here? Financial markets is the first one. Financial institutions, financial instruments and financial services. Coming to the first one, the important component in the financial system is financial markets. Can I explain that the market nowadays, it's not mentioned any particular place because we are living in a digitalized, globalized era. In that era, we can hear and we can purchase the company shares of China. and we are here, we can do the transactions with any other countries, because the market is no restricted, no boundaries now, because it is globalized already. So financial markets where the place of financial products are available. So we can identify that we are mentioned here 3 types of markets. We can also categorize in a large way, but we have taken the major things are 3. First one, money markets, and second one, capital market, and third one is the foreign exchange market, that will be called as a forex market. So coming to the first one, money market is a short-term money transactions, that is below 1 year money transactions, needs of the people will be done through the money market. And coming to the capital market, long-term needs of the people. Take an example, industries, they need the money for developing, upgradation. So they need to go for the capital markets and they can mobilize the money. Again, we can subcategorize that these two. Again, foreign exchange market, the exchange of the currency from one country to another country, it is possible through the foreign exchange markets. So coming to the institutions. When I talk about institution, there is some supervising authorities are required, that is apex bodies are required, which is controlling the entire system. Take an example, banking and non-banking comes under the financial institutions. Why we taken the banking? Most major role of the financial institutions are dominated by the banking system. So 50% we can take the banking institutions are there, and remaining non-banking, apart from the banking activities, apart from deposits, apart from issuing the loans, what are the things are there? Mutual funds, and stockbroking, and insurance, housing finance, and all are comes under the non-banking financial institutions. That is will be called NBFC, non-banking financial corporations or companies. So coming to the third one, financial instruments. So the instruments are nothing but when you go to the financial institutions and financial markets, we need to use certain different tools. The tools cannot be possible within other institution, means other ways. We need to use the certain instruments. Take an example, I have a bank account in the particular bank. I can go there and I can take the money. It's not possible. I need to use certain instruments. I need to show my passbook, or I need to show my bonds. I need to show my particular procedure is there. So that will be called, we need to use certain instruments like tools in the financial institutions. And coming to that, it will be classified term and type institution. That is a long term, short term, and medium term types are there. And time wise, we can go for the equities and debts is the type wise is there. And coming to the financial services, last one, it is nothing but by using these 3 markets, institutions, instruments, what you are getting the final output is called as a service. Take an example, if you go to the bank, depositors will be keep our money, save the money, and we can get some returns. It is the first one. And underwritings, custodians, hire purchase, leasing, credit rating, portfolio management, these are the different services we are getting from the financial system. Let me brief out that and conclude that with the financial system and with all these things. These markets are the places where the institutions are available, financial institutions are available. These are institutions is used by the instruments, different kinds of instruments. These instruments will give some kind of service to you. So it is a linked with one with another one. So this services is depends on instruments. These instruments are depends on institutions. These institutions are available in the markets. So that's why I will be called it as a system. One is closely connected with interlinked with one with another. So thank you.